Good morning everyone, or good evening, or good night, or whatever time you're watching this video. We're gonna talk about self-love in this video. You know why? Because some of y'all are lacking that. You guys are lacking self-love. You don't have any self-love. You don't love yourself, and that is an issue. So in this video, we're gonna talk about self-love and how and where you can begin to love yourself. Start the journey of loving yourself. We're gonna talk about that right now. And also, this was a highly requested video, so for those of you who asked me to make this video, here it is. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Number one, stop comparing yourself to people on the internet, or stop comparing yourself to other people. Here's the thing, you might be in chapter 1 and you might be comparing yourself with someone who's on their chapter 50th or 60th. And I know that, society has made us compete with each other, and we are so freaking trained. We have trained our mind to always compete with other people. Sometimes we even get it from our parents, but just stop doing that. Stop comparing yourself with other people, because the only thing you'll get out of that is sadness. Why would you want that? Stop comparing yourself to others. You are not going to benefit from that. Just always be on your own path and only give a shit about your own path. Do not look at an Instagram model and be like, oh my goodness, why can't I have her body? Well, do you train like her? Do you eat like her? Do you put the effort as much as she does? And sometimes it could be genetic. So do not blame yourself for things you cannot change. Do not blame yourself or anyone else around you, and don't compare yourself. Number two, do not worry about other people's opinions. That is something I had to learn the hard way, especially if you're in a brown community. If you were brought up in a brown family, you know that other people's opinions is one of the most valuable things in the world for brown parents. And we were raised in a way to always, seek validation from our relatives, aunts, uncles who barely give a shit about us, but give a shit enough to talk shit about us. So never, I beg you, do not give a shit about other people's opinion. Here's the thing, when I first started YouTube, a lot of people were making fun of me. Okay, and I know that behind my back they were making fun of me. I even caught a few people who would send my YouTube channel and literally their friends would send me screenshots. Their friends would literally tell me or send me screenshots through DMs on Instagram, and I didn't give a shit. I was like, you know what, I'ma do me. And look at me, 2 years later, I'm making more money than their whole family. So I don't really give a shit. I never gave a shit, and I will continue not to give a shit. You should never give a damn about anyone's opinions unless you're on a freaking X Factor and you are there for an opinion, and if you ask for an opinion. Until then, do not ever give a shit about somebody else's opinion. Number three, allow yourselves to make mistakes, because you're human. Everyone makes mistakes. There is no perfect being in this world. Everyone makes mistakes, okay? Even the holiest people on this planet makes mistakes. And if you're seeking forgiveness from someone for a mistake that you have done, ask yourself, have you forgiven yourself first? The first thing you need to do is forgive yourself for the shit that you've done to yourself or to others. And most of the time we do something called self-sabotaging. Forgive yourself for that. Forgive yourself for the opportunities you have missed because of some thing that you put yourself into. Forgive yourself for making the wrong decisions. Forgive yourself for doing the wrong things. You cannot seek forgiveness from other people if you don't forgive yourself. The same thing as you cannot expect other people to love you if you cannot love yourself. Number four, remember your value does not lie on how your body looks, okay? Your body is just a part of you. And here's something I always tell people, and I really believe in. It doesn't matter if you look like freaking Kendall Jenner and you have a shitty ass attitude, you're instantly ugly. There are a lot of people I've met in my life who are really pretty, but the minute I saw their personality, I was like, oh hell no. And after that, they were freaking ugly as hell. And plus, stop thinking that your value is based on your body, and you don't have to be confident, or you don't have to feel really, really good, or think that you have to feel those emotions only when you have a good body. You can be happy now even if you're chubby. You can be confident now even if you're chubby or short, or you have hyperpigmentation. Doesn't matter. The way your body looks is just what says a lot about your lifestyle, and you should not base your self-worth on the way your body looks. I've seen a lot of people, especially on TikTok, who when they were chubby, they say oh, they didn't have a lot of confidence, they didn't love their body and shit like that, and the minute they lost weight, they love their body. that is because you don't love yourself enough. You need to appreciate the body that you have. Having belly fat or hip dips or no ass or small D's does not make you less worthy than someone who has all of those things. If you don't have a good personality, you're just a piece of shit and nothing else. And people will be friends with you, or someone will love you only for a short period of time if you only focus on your body and not your personality and on yourself first. And like I said, you don't need to seek validation from anyone, and your self-worth is not based on your looks. Number 5, do not be afraid to let go of toxic people. Oh my goodness, I cannot stress this enough. I had a lot of toxic high school friends, especially one bitch who I call my best friend. So the minute she got out of my life, honestly, my life changed. And not just her, family, relatives, there were so many people who were in my life who were really toxic, and I didn't see it. I did not see it. And even if I saw it, even if I realized it, I would not do anything because I was so comfortable being around them that I chose not to do anything about it. Which is wrong, because they were literally sucking the energy out of me. They were so negative. Like, it is so bad for yourself. You're supposed to be surrounding yourself with positivity, positive people, people who want to grow to be better people, people who are trying to be better every single day. Not people who gossip and talk shit behind your back, or talk shit about other people and literally just talk a lot of shit, who can be toxic in different ways as well. So always let go of toxic relationships, whether it's a best friend, a parent, a sibling, boyfriend, anything. If that person is toxic, you cut that person out. Rule number 1 in life is to preserve your energy. Do not waste your energy on people who don't give a shit about you or who are bad for you. Number 6, process your fears, or I'd like to say emotions. Understand your emotions. There's always a reason someone feels a certain way. Sometimes people get angry and they just lash out on their dog or someone near them. Like, my dad has this habit. When he gets mad at something, he shouts at me, my mom, or my brother. And like, you know, we grew up understanding this, so we didn't really give a shit. But that is just really toxic behavior. Do not do those kind of things, because oh my goodness, it's really damaging to you and to people around you. Try to understand your fears, emotions. Basically, try to understand why you're feeling a particular way. If you're going through some shit, try to get to the root of the problem and understand, why are you feeling sad? If a breakup happens, try to understand, why am I feeling sad? Is it because I was really comfortable with him and now I have to start over with someone new? Or was it really because I loved him? Here's the thing, I don't really believe that love is this magic thing that comes out of your heart and shit like that. I don't believe in those kind of things. I believe that two people make a connection and, you know, things go on from there. And there's always a reason for things to happen, and you need to acknowledge and understand and accept the way you feel, because without that, I feel like you're literally nothing. And it took me a while to learn to control my emotions, understand my emotions. And the minute, like literally after I learned, like after I mastered it, I am unbeatable. Like, no one can affect me. I really don't give a shit. When I feel sad, I'm like, why am I feeling sad? And literally after a day, I allow myself to deal with my emotions. I allow myself to feel the emotions, and then the next day I'm fine. And the last one is trust yourself to make decisions. Now, a less confident person, or a person who really doubts themselves, are, you know, people who usually cannot make a decision by themselves. So one thing that's really important is to make decisions for yourself and do not regret it. If you make a decision about something really important, once you made the decision, just completely get it out of your mind and be ready to deal with the consequences, whether it's good or bad. Always trust your instinct and always trust your decisions and choices and respect them. As much as you expect other people to respect your, you know, decisions, opinions, and shit like that, you need to respect your inner self's opinions, choices, and decisions. So yeah, that was basically it. Those were 7 of my tips on how or from where you can start on, you know, for your journey to self-love. And I really hope this helped. These are some things that really helped me, and these are things I wish someone told me, or I saw a YouTube video on it but I never did. I just wish that someone had told me, or I had just learned that. But I feel like I went through a lot and I had to teach myself to do all of these things, but I'm here telling you what you need to do. So you're literally getting a head start. So go ahead, start doing those things. Love yourself, because no one's gonna love you more than you. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section down below what other videos you guys would love to see, and I would love to make them. And yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.